Hello student, welcome to all. Om Shanti. Now I am going to discuss the numericals related to pH value and some commercial compounds. In previous video I have already discussed the pH scale and pH value. So all of you know the pH value, the definition. It is negative logarithm of, it is defined as negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. That formula is pH equal minus log H plus means hydrogen ion concentration. So P referred for the potential, H referred for the hydrogen ion, means how much hydrogen ion concentration present in solution. Accordingly we have to decide that comes under the acidic, basic or neutrals. In pH scale, here the hydrogen ion concentration given for any solution. You find the hydrogen ion concentration, then calculate the pH value. pH equal minus log H plus. But before solving the numerical problem, just you note down some the formula of logarithm, like log 10 equals 1, and suppose log a is any numeral value to the power x, then you have to solve that x into log a, and the next formula you take log a into b. Suppose any two digit written in multiple form, the logarithm of a into b, that should be written like log a plus log b, means summation of logarithm of that two value. And similarly here log a by b, that is to be written log a minus log b, because these logarithm formula can be used in solving the numerical problem related to pH value. But this formula also utilized in the various chapter, even in maths and in chemistry also. Further it will be utilized, so you must recall these formula. Okay, come to the numerical problems related to that one. Suppose any solution whose concentration given, suppose question given, find the pH value of 0.01 molar hydrochloric acid solution. So in pH value, all of you know that formula here, pH equal minus log H plus. So first of all you have to know the hydrogen ion concentration in that given solution. So how can you find the hydrogen ion concentration? So you might have noted that one. Now I am going to rub it. So 0.01 molar hydrogen solution, hydrochloric acid solution, that HCl is split into ion in that solution in this form, hydrogen ion and chloride ion, all of you know. The concentration of hydrochloric acid given 0.01 molar, that is 10 to power minus 2 molar, isn't it? Here 1 mole HCl dissociate into 1 mole H plus and 1 mole Cl minus. So here the molarity given 10 to power minus 2 molar means 10 to power minus 2 mole present in 1 liters. So here 1 mole dissociate into 1 in the same way 10 to power minus 2 mole dissociate into 10 to power minus 2 mole hydrogen ion and 10 to power minus 2 mole of chloride ion. So in this solution you know the hydrogen ion concentration of that given solution, that is 10 to power minus 2. So just you put the value in that formula, then it will be clear the what is the pH value of this solution. Okay. So now question here written. Now write the formula again. pH equal minus log H plus what the hydrogen ion concentration, this one 10 to the power minus 2, just you put that value log 10 to the power minus 2 and you have written or just log A to the power x equals x into log A. On the basis of that you can write here minus 1 minus 2, this power comes to here in multiplication, and log 10, and log 10 value you have written, no, log 10 equal 1, log 10 equal 1. So here minus into minus 2 and log 10. So you can write here minus minus plus in multiplication. So you can write 2 and here log 10 value 1. So that is 2. So pH value is 2. The same way here in pH scale here written the hydrogen ion concentration 10 to the power minus 1. If you put this value in this formula, then you will get the pH value 1. So you can write here pH value of this data that 10 to the power minus 1 pH value 1. The similarly here 2, 10 to the power minus 2 means 2. Likewise you can write here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So here in pH scale this data indicate for the hydrogen ion concentration, but here the data 1, 2, 3, 4 that is the pH value. So as you have written in previous video, if the hydrogen ion concentration 10 to the power minus 7 that comes under the neutral solution, and higher the value 10 to the power minus 7 that comes under acidic, and if lesser value then 10 to the power minus 7 that comes under the basic in nature. Okay, so likewise you can write here the pH value. If pH value comes 7 that comes under neutral solution. So you can write pH value here 7. So that indicate the neutral solution. In any solution pH value coming 7 that comes under the neutral solution, and if pH value lesser than 7 that comes under acidic solution, and if pH value greater than 7 that comes under basic solution. You must recall that. So now you can note the some notable point here. Higher the pH value, stronger the basic nature. The pH value here 1, 2, 3, 4. So from that part that comes under the basic in nature. Higher the pH value, stronger the basic in nature, and smaller the pH value, stronger the acidic in nature. So you can write down this point also. Higher the pH value means that is less acidic in nature, and lower the pH value that is the stronger acidic in nature. So it is clear. Now you take some more numerical problem. How can you solve that one? So here pH scale written in form of the hydrogen ion concentration or in pH value. So now you take another example here. Calculate the pH value of 0.005 into 0.005 molar H2SO4 solution. Okay, you have to find the pH value of this 0.005 molar H2SO4 solution. What is the value of pH of this solution? So how can you solve? First of all, you ionize that one. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 is split into ion as 2H plus and sulfate ion. Because in pH value you have to know that the hydrogen ion concentration. First then you have to put in the formula pH value, then it will be easier. So H2SO4 dissociate into 2 mole of H plus and 1 mole sulfate ion. So here the concentration given here 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole. So when 1 mole sulfuric acid dissociate into ion, that gives 2 mole of H plus, just double mole of sulfuric acid and 1 mole sulfate ion. So here number of mole of sulfuric 5 into 10 to the power minus 3. So when that one dissociate according to this balance ionic equation, you can write here 2 into 5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. So now it is clear, on the basis of this concentration of sulfuric acid, you have had already calculated the hydrogen ion concentration. So now you can write the 5 to the 10 means 10 to the power minus 2 molar. So again you find the pH value of this value, hydrogen ion concentration. pH equal minus log hydrogen ion concentration, put the value minus log 10 to the power minus 2, that means here the pH value 2. Okay. So now you take another basic solution. How can you find the hydrogen ion concentration? For that, just you also recall that one product of ionic product of water H plus into OH minus, that gives the 10 to the power minus 14. The product of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion for any solution, that will be constant value 10 to the power minus 14. If we have the hydroxyl ion known, then you can find the hydrogen ion concentration also. So this formula also utilized in solving the numerical problem. When the basic solution given, in that case you can use that the formula hydrogen ion concentration equal 10 to the power minus 14 by hydroxyl ion concentration. So for that purpose, just you take one numerical problem related to it. Okay. So again you find the pH value of another solution. Find the pH value of 10 power minus 3 molar sodium hydroxide solution. This is the question. You have to find the pH value. So again you dissociate that the ion, sodium hydroxide dissociate into ion as a Na plus and OH minus. So in this solution we are getting the hydrogen ion, hydroxyl ion concentration in place of hydrogen ion concentration. So first of all you find the hydroxyl ion on the basis of that concentration. So when 1 mole sodium hydroxide dissociate 1 mole sodium ion and 1 mole hydroxyl ion. If 10 to the power minus 3 mole sodium hydroxide present, then that will give the 10 to the power minus 3 mole. So number of mole of hydroxyl ion known means concentration of hydroxyl ion is known. So on the basis of this formula you can find the pH value. So here again you write down formula hydrogen ion concentration 10 to the power minus 14 by hydroxyl ion concentration. So 10 to the power minus 14 by 10 to the power minus 3. So that value coming 10 to the power minus 11. Okay. So now on the basis of hydroxyl ion concentration, you have already calculated the hydrogen ion concentration. Now you find the pH value. So write down the formula pH equal minus log hydrogen ion concentration. So you can write here minus log 10 to the power minus 11, that is the 11. If pH value 11 means greater than 7, so that solution basic in nature. Okay. Likewise you have to solve the numerical problem. So when you come in the 11th class, again we will get the some typical numericals related to the pH value. So here some elementary idea given for the solving the numerical problem related to the pH value. So now come to the next point, and you can write the some numerical problem. It is homework for you. Find the pH value of the following given solution. Point 001 molar carbonic acid, you write here the nitric acid solution. B, you find the 0.001 molar calcium hydroxide solution. 0.001 molar acetic acid solution likewise. So you can write the some numerical problems. It is homework for you. Try to solve. If you not able to solve, then again you ask, then I'll discuss that once. So next topic is the some commercial compound. Under commercial compounds few are important, that is the washing soda. Washing soda. You might have written that numerical problem. That washing soda formula, all of you know, Na2CO3 and 10 water molecule associated. It is the commercial name, but chemical name you can write here. Chemical name, that is 10 water molecule associated, so you can write here decahydrated. Previous video I have already discussed the hydrated salt. So decahydrated sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. So how washing soda prepared commercially, means it is manufactured, and raw material for washing soda you can write here. Raw materials, brine solution. Do you know the brine solution? That is 30% sodium chloride solution is known as brine solution, and potassium chloride solution is known as Sylvine solution. Here sodium chloride solution is known as brine solution. Another raw materials, that is the ammonia and carbon dioxide gas. So one the commercial method very popular, that is Solvay process. So in exam sometimes ask how you prepare the washing soda by Solvay process, or simply ask the question, write the equation involved in Solvay process for the manufacturing of the washing soda. So you can write that one. You write, when brine solution pass through ammonia gas in presence of carbon dioxide gas, it is brine solution, means aqueous solution of sodium chloride, the dilute solution. So water is present, so you can write here, and you can write the reaction. When brine solution pass through ammonia in presence of carbon dioxide, we get the sodium bicarbonate and ammonium chloride. Sodium bicarbonate, and sodium bicarbonate is partially soluble in water, so it is filtered easily and it is heated, sodium bicarbonate. So here also the next the important commercial compound, that is the baking soda, and formula of that baking soda is this one. So in that case also, suppose the question asks how can you prepare the baking soda, so you can write the this equation that is given in Solvay process. So first line also utilized for the preparation of the baking soda. So, you must remember that equation. So, that sodium bicarbonate filter and heated, then that one convert into sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide gas and water. So, this sodium carbonate is filtered and sodium carbonate by water crystallization, you can write here above the arrow sign, water crystallization. So, under water crystallization, that sodium carbonate associated with 10 water molecule, and that is the washing soda. Okay, manufacturing of the washing soda. Water crystallization, do you know? The sodium carbonate dissolve in water and it is strongly heated up to 1/3 part evaporated. That means it become the highly concentrated solution, and when it is cool, then the sodium carbonate gradually crystal out, and that is the water crystallization. So, 10 water molecule associated with that. So, this is the method to manufacture the washing soda. Now, come to the baking soda, means that one sodium bicarbonate. So, same equation can be utilized. So, do not write these two, only this one for the preparation of baking soda. Okay. Now, here one term comes, baking powder. What the difference in baking soda and baking powder? When the tartaric acid, the formula you can write C4H6O6, tartaric acid mix with baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, that is called baking powder. So, this baking powder utilized in dough to prepare the cake or bread. So, on addition of baking powder, that bread become a spongy or fluffy. Why? How this happen? So, just try to understand chemically. When sodium bicarbonate heated, it is mixed in dough. So, when it is heated, then what happened? The sodium bicarbonate decompose into sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide gas and water. So, the carbon dioxide gas escaping from that dough leave behind the pores, and hence the bread or cake become spongy. But here one thing, the sodium carbonate left that on heating, and sodium carbonate is basic in nature. This is salt and this is the basic in nature, because this salt, the sodium coming from the stronger base and carbonate coming from the weaker acid. It is already discussed in during the discussion of the type of the salt. So, it is the basic salt. So, suppose the baking soda, the tartaric acid is not mixed. What the function of tartaric acid in baking soda? The mixture of that is called baking powder. So, this is the basic in nature and that is bitter in taste, so that will not be eatable. So, tartaric acid neutralize that the base, and hence it become tasty and flavor on mixing that tartaric acid. This is the main reason why tartaric acid added into baking soda. So, it is clear. Now, come to another important compound, that is the bleaching powder. Bleaching powder, and formula calcium OCl. In some book it is written calcium OCl2. So, how you prepare the bleaching powder? It is also very important compound. In various cases it is utilized, bleaching powder, sterilizing the water, that is utilized, and in various things, and that is written in the book, usage of the bleaching powder, usage of the baking soda and the washing soda. You can easily recall only when you go through the book and recall that one. So just the preparation, if you heat the slackline, the commercial name of this compound slackline, calcium hydroxide, when it is heated with the chlorine at 100 degrees Celsius, or simply you write the slackline treated with chlorine, we get the bleaching powder, CaOCl Cl. Okay. Now next important compound, plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. So all of you know the formula plaster of Paris, that is calcium sulfate half water molecule associated, means semi hydrated calcium sulfate, or you can write that one calcium sulfate whole 2 and 1 molecule water molecule. So anyone you can write. So how the plaster of Paris is prepared? So one compound gypsum, it is also used in cement, and that is responsible for setting the cement. Gypsum, that formula calcium sulfate 2 water molecules, means dihydrated calcium sulfate. So when calcium sulfate, dihydrated calcium sulfate heated up to 100 degrees Celsius, the only half molecule associate with that salt and remaining water dissociate as vapor, and CaSO4 and half water molecule, and you can write here 3/2 H2O dissociated. This is the plaster of Paris. And if so, when gypsum heated in control way, that temperature should not increase by 100 degrees Celsius. If suppose it is strongly heated more than 100 degrees Celsius, what happened? That half water molecule also dissociated, calcium sulfate more than 100 degrees Celsius, then you will get the anhydrous calcium sulfate, that is also known as dead of plaster, calcium sulfate and half water molecules. So just I discussed the some important commercial compound, and if any question is not easier for you, you can write and you can ask, I'll answer that one. So now in next class I'll give some important question, that is the important question for the board examination, and how the question asked in the board examination, that type given. So now I am going to stop the discussion. So further for next class I will wait you. Thank you.